I'll take you there with my power.
Alright, it's a boisterous new day in Elf Boy Land. I slept in till noon because I'm recording this on Saturday, even though I got up at like 9:15 in real life, son. Am I more responsible than Elf Boy Hero? No. Okay, before we go outside, let's become slightly more Elf Boy Hero-ish. Heroistically speaking. Be more Elf Boy in nature. Okay, it's noon. It better be sunny. God damn it. No, I'm going back to bed. Some days it just don't pay to be the Elf Boy Hero. Lord help me. It is very satisfying to wake up on a day that it's pouring rain and you have like nothing to do, to crawl back into bed and go to sleep for a couple more hours. So we'll just sleep till noon of the next day. That'll be just a few more. Just to top us off. Yeah, you're real fucking tuckered out, ain't you, buddy? Thank goodness. Another beautiful day. And nothing bad happened. Zelda has just given up. At this point, Calamity Ganon's there tapping her on the shoulder, and he's like, no, he'll be here. He'll come here. He'll kick my ass. Who wants an ice cream? Magnum's like, oh, I want an ice cream. I'm like, Magnum, I'm fairly certain you're lactose intolerant. I seem to remember you eating a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I could hear you outside my bedroom window all fucking night struggling. So don't even give me none of that. None of them horse apples. Have we tried giving him a radish? He's very indignant of it, son. Only degenerates and ne'er-do-wells enjoy eating raw radishes. Here you go, sir. You earned it. Is it because I'm mostly naked? Fine. Too good to eat from a lesser dressed elf boy. I was just so happy that it's an actual sunshiny morning here in Nintendo Village. I wanted to get some of that vitamin D. Magnum's like, more like vitamin D's nuts. Got him. Okay. Breakfast or brunchfast. We can do a whole different menu. Brunch usually includes like a whole roasted bird, I think. Butter. Everything butter brunch. Rice can go good. It'd be like a pilaf type dish. Throw an egg in there. Salt that shit up. Good times. Gourmet poultry pilaf. If they don't serve that at your local brunchfast place, then I think you need to find a new brunch master. We'll eat on top of Magnum's building. Here, I don't want to eat alone. It's awkward. So you come over here and eat a bunch of apples. Here. Let's enjoy a meal together, eh, buddy? Can I eat my breakfast on his back? He wouldn't be upset, would he? Let's find out. Huh. I pressed the wrong button and ruined my little bit. Actually, I think I pressed the right button, which was the jump button, but the game didn't register it. Miyamoto's ghost sometimes blocks the circuitry. All right, let's try that again. Haha. Oh, it just won't let me do it. Magnum, will you fucking calm down? You ruined everything. He's like, oh, I ruined everything. God damn. I guess he won't eat that apple. Okay. If we want to eat brunch with Magnum while sitting on his back, we've got to get off of him. He'll go, oh boy, an apple. Hot damn. Jump on his back. It's still in his mouth, so it counts as him eating it. And I'm going to inhale this gourmet poultry pilaf. It floods your mouth with flavor, Magnum. He's like, you're never allowed to say that again while on my back. I realized that I canceled the eat animation in the inventory. My LARP is falling completely apart. I blame this horse. Let's just ride off on Magnum. When was the last time we, like, left the house on Magnum's back? Have we ever done that? Have we ever explored my property back here? There better not be any squatters. I don't care if they're mounted on a thoroughbred. And the Troopers 1, 2, 3, I believe the Frozen Time. And a little bow and arrow action, a little twang twang, take care of them, son. Me and the Jolly Swagman will just be kicking back. I'm going to have to say we're kicking back a Foster's because I don't know any real Australian beers. I only know the fake cartoon ones that come in a big fucking can. Crocodile Dundee himself would have a hard time resisting how big the can is. Okay, I've got like this. Is this my property? Excuse me, sir. Any jumbucks in your tucker bags? Uh-huh. Am I the squatter? Is Magnum the thoroughbred? Okay. Well, I guess my backyard path just kind of ends right here, huh, Magnum? No, there's yet more. Still more exploring. You get a nice view. Magnum gets to pretend he's doing like horse tricks. Is this a path? Is this just natural erosion? Look in the distance. I think that's where the three brothers were. Yeah, they were like around here. Oh no, Magnum. I thought that was a cliff. Why won't he stop? Whew. He's trying to teach me a lesson. After the brunch incident, we'll call it. The brunch fist bungle. We'll workshop that name. Everybody like a car. Oh, is this where that loser is? Are you on the mountain behind my house? Hold on. Magnum, keep an eye on this guy. There's my house right there. I had no fucking idea. That's depressing. Dude, it's not going to happen. All right. I don't care how long you orbit around this pond. Try another pond. Yeah, I know that it'll help. Look at what you've done to the atmosphere. My sunny day. He was probably up here watching me cook breakfast in my underwear. Let's get away from this guy, Magnum. Let us away from this place. The heartbreak of the pond represents my heartbreak of knowing that this. No wonder I got that house for so fucking cheap. No, Magnum, I don't want you to fall off a mountain. Okay, we're having fun. We're sharing laughs. There's only one thing. Oh, I took a picture. That picture, we'll look back on this and laugh. I've never seen that horse so upset. Okay, I have to take an actual selfie. This is too good. He'll understand later when we're old. If you're the person in your friend group that likes to record videos and take pictures when you all are doing stuff, if only I could do it in the other direction. Look, here you can see Magnum and his ass, which is trying to not fall or tea kettle off the mountain. I don't know if we got foggy breath. You can't not have foggy breath on a cold mountain, I've realized. Are we going to have to get the motherfuckers that took Superman's mustache off to remove this digital fog? I guess we are. That's the memory we'll always cherish. This is going to be my horse picture. Nah, I'll leave it as one up the extra horse. He's got class. He's like, class? Motherfucker runs my ass off a mountain talking about fucking class. Doesn't know how to close his camera. All right, Magnum, since you're going to bitch and moan, sit right there. Your elf boy daddy will take care of it like always. He's like, that's another thing that's going on the list of shit you ain't allowed to say. Lord, I mean, there's that smug fucking goat that I tried to kill with an amiibo chest in the past. Hey, run away from this, dick. I don't even want your shitty goat meat. Yeah. And Vada Vita Vici, as they say. Look, Magnum, it's like we never left. He's like, He's like, more like those memories will never leave my mind. Okay. Didn't know my horse had anamorphed into a drama llama. God, we're 10 fucking minutes in this episode. I ain't done shit. You're like, no, this is the playthrough. Remember the Seinfeld analogy? I want it to be pleasant when I go to visit town. It's always overcast here. I guess it's the best I could get. We're going into town because I just remembered that I got 4 spirit balls when we started this whole DLC nightmare. So we might as well get one more heart. I guess that'll be our max hearts. In a way, you don't want I don't know where I am. I've wandered into a part of town I never go in and got into some serious shit. What I was going to say is you want a couple of hearts open so that when you eat bonus heart food and get those yellow hearts, it'll make it where you can maintain your fill up your heart status so that your sword can be shot with power more easily. Hey, I don't actually need anything dyed right this second. I'm not between sagas just yet. God, I need to finish playing Saga Frontier HD remaster for myself. Or if the recording just stopped here, you'd be like, I can't really blame him, man. Only a monster would stop somebody from playing Saga Frontier. Hey, let me ask you. When you go into work, does anyone ever tell you you got a case of the sagas? No, man, no. No, you get your ass kicked, say something like that. Where I come from, we play Final Fantasy. It's the only Square Enix JRPG series we tolerate. One time, Billy came to work talking about Tales of Symphonia or some shit. Now he's living tales of eating through a straw because his jaw's wired shut. Where I smacked him. Okay, we've done some fun loitering in town. This is like the little preamble to the adventure. You've restocked those things that I love to buy. How did you know? How did he know? It's just like how Eddie somehow knew Johnny would want milk to go with his box of Chunky Puffs that was pulled out of Ed's stomach because he ate everybody's food in town. How come you never restock your arrows, by the way? Is it because I have too many? This guy's real stern. I've never really thought about this guy. I don't really want to think about him anymore either, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, he teaches you how to cook onigiri rice balls. He's like, they're jelly donuts, god damn it. This is America. And in America, all Japanese food is hamburgers and jelly donuts. Okay, we need to advance the game, so we need to go to Goron Town. Should we warp straight into Goron Town? Go from there. Where's the little point we need to interact with? Isn't there a little point? I've already forgotten how the game works. The Champion's Ballad. Making me feel valid. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so we probably want to pre-game our robot pants. I promised you all robot pants at the end of the last episode. And I'm going to deliver. Tenfey delivers. Unfortunately, my floppy hat doesn't really go with it. You could make a case that does. I mean, earrings are nice, but I don't want my hair to catch on fire. I could put it up in a bun. Or a chopsticks bun. I could be the berserker. Luchadores have been known to withstand volcanic temperatures. We could be John Henry Lionel. What other choice did we have, son? Fate was against us from the start. John Henry Lionel can have the Master Sword on his back. I checked. I phoned ahead to his mom. Misery's Henry Lionel. Here we are in Hot Town. Good thing I'm a cool Lionel man. Okay. I guess I can't. If I prance in the town, they might catch on. Why is there no music? I became Solid Snake when he and Meryl were headed to the commander's office. I was like, did the disc get scratched? There's no background music. Have I got to, like, look in the CD liner to figure this out? Well, you know, we ain't talked to this guy in a while. He's like... He's the equivalent of... Not Prince Sidon. That's the little feller. He's the equivalent of, like, the Zora King or the big fat owl guy. Or, I guess, the stern bodyguard of the Garuda chieftain. So, how you doing these days? Hell yeah. He's like, how the hell are you walking around in that fucking Lionel Sona costume? You're gonna have a heat stroke. Where's your handler? Get you a bottle of water. Some Gatorade, maybe. That's what does the trick. I bet Gorons would love Gatorade. Ooh, I want that Cobble Crusher. It would look real... Well, no, it would probably clip through my Lionel main. How many Korok droppings do we currently have? I mean, excuse me, Korok seeds. Spoilers. I don't think that's enough. I don't remember how many we need to get another weapon slot, but I feel like it's in like the 20s. Running in the 20s. It's an old way I like to be. You know, we're currently living in the 20s when you think about it. Because when I say the 20s, most people listening to this, I assume, think the 1920s. They're like, people were fucking crazy back then. I was like, were they? Were they really? If you were to take someone from the 1920s and transport them to here and just start bombarding them with everything we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, it'd be like a H.P. Lovecraft story. If you're watching this and it's the 2090s, and you're like, man, back in the 2020s, that crowd was a bunch of crazy kooky cats, man. I'm assuming language is like cyclical and it'll be like that in the future. And if it isn't, just feel free to talk like that. You're like, I can't do that. The robot overlords will get mad. Did the people in the 2020s not know about the robot overlords? I picked the worst route to do this, but it's the only route that John Henry Lionel would tolerate. So I support it. Cass? Is Cass going to have robot pants on? Or is he just hardy enough to withstand the heat? He's probably not going to recognize John Henry Lionel. Although, very humorously, he probably would sing the Ballad of John Henry Lionel and be yet again oblivious that we are the actual person he's singing about. Just like whenever he sings about the hero. Master Sword's always good for grabbing some amber. When I head down to the club, I'm like, is Amber working tonight? My Master Sword's at full power. Of course, I trade them all for champagne.
Oh? Ah?
Son, I guess he doesn't know about robot pants, so I'm going to be like, no, sir.
Oh? Oh? Ah. Oh.
I realized me and Cass were caught in an awkward like stare off until I walked away so he could start playing again. So as always, a beautiful tune from Cass. I actually paid attention because I was just as frustrated as I assume you all were in the last episode where I had no idea what I was doing, finding the shrines. And as I was editing it, I was like, oh, if I'd have just actually paid attention to Cass's song, it told you basically everything you need to do. So from the gist of his verses, I assume we're going to have to fight Tantalus, or not Tantalus, one of them big rock things. I don't think Zidane and Blank and Cena and Marcus are going to come running at us to try to steal everything in our pockets. There was Follow Rings, and then there was Meet Lava's Fate. So it's pretty good. Also, I like how Cass is like apparently going around on his own little journey and talking to people and learning the story. It's basically like Final Fantasy VIII. Cass is like Laguna. Like, I'd much rather be playing the whole story from Cass's perspective instead of getting glimpses of it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is every now and then I pass out and dream that I'm a cool Birdman in the past with awesome battle music. Who is Kiros and Ward? Rivali and Taba, of course. The fanfictions write themselves. All right. I need pictures, damn it. Pictures of shrine puzzles. Does anyone remember how to bring up the photo album? I believe I've done it in the past. Oh, there it is. It's the right trigger. Also, I didn't even think about the fact that Cass could just have drank a fireproof elixir to be able to come up here. So that's pretty good. Pretty good world building, Nintendo. You got me. No, I hate these controls. Okay. Half of my old man not being able to operate technology problems stem from the fact that the controls in this game are very different than what you would expect them to be. It's my way of saying that the sun was in my eyes and such. There's you. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, you're right near the volcano, so if we could find Joe to versus it. Do y'all remember, this is one of those things that might be a fever dream. We've got to stop for a second. I'm having one of my nostalgic media brain blasts. When I was a kid, there was some weird Garfield animated special that aired. And it was like Garfield and John went to like a tropical island. And at one point, they're in like a red convertible car. And then there's like a spirit that like drives it into the volcano to like appease a god or something. Did I imagine that? I'm not going to Google it. I'm just going to hope that one of you all is like, oh, I also had that fever dream. Hey, look, it's Denral in the distance. Boop, bop, beep, boop, boop. He's like, stop it. That tickles. It tickles. Damn you. Never tickle a dragon unless they secretly want you to. Okay. So, Cass probably purchased his fireproof elixirs. I don't get the impression for some reason that he was clambering around catching those little lizards to make them. But once again, I could imagine a very Laguna-esque scenario where he's doing just that. The Cass with the machine gun. If at some point before I die, there isn't fan art of Cass cosplaying as Laguna, the man with the machine gun, I'm going to be disappointed. Look at that fat fire pigeon. Boom. Okay, that'll be my brunch for tomorrow. John Henry Lionel's stomach grumbles. It's like the King engine. I didn't realize there was going to be a spooky face in the background. Did you see it? They put a big red circle around it. Okay, I guess we could actually do the thing. So we know one's near the volcano. I guess I could look at my pictures. Okay. This one is So it's like around a lava-y ridge type spot. Got it. I know how to bring my map back up. Fuck you. Now remember, I have these okay, so yeah. This basically corresponds to that. That's probably where I'm just gonna call it Tantalus. I don't remember what the stone things are called, but I do remember the name of the group of thieves / theater troupe. I do remember who wrote I Want to Be Your Canary. I don't actually remember. If the Ragtime Mouse showed up, boys, I'd be in the worst scrape. If we're going to be John Henry Lionel, we ought to be. I thought this was a rock formation. I realized it's Goron made. Sapphire. Is she working tonight? How many fucking gemmed named girls at the club do I have to tank through before I can get to Champagne? I need her to sign my Dakimakura. Okay. Yes, climbing over a mountain is the most efficient way to do this. I could just warp. I want y'all to experience the journey. God. You're Crash so fucking impatient. You're like, impatient? Motherfucker. Do you know how long I've been watching you play this game? I guess we've got to do this now. I guess we've got to be distracted. Oh. Probably be hard to fly in robot pants. That's probably why Cass didn't have any on. Oh. He's like, hey, man. Are you some kind of fucking demon cat man? No, sir. You're looking upon the hero. I guess we could have put a beacon down so that we could see it. Probably be easy to see purple. Alright, are we facing towards it? Kinda, sorta. There it is. The purple hue. Every button was pressed except X. My phone is tempting me with messages. I'm going to check them while we're gliding across. Chris is sending me pictures of Vincent Cat, who fans of everybody'stommy.net will recognize, so it was worth it. It was worth it. Do I need more luminous stone? They put luminous stone by the cash register so you impulse buy it. No, live in my pockets. I have to catch you so I can give you the Cass. I'm going to show up to Cass's door like a pet cat that caught a bird or a lizard and is showing it off to its owner. And I'm just going to stare at him until he picks it up, and then I'm going to rub around his legs. The Master Sword is growing weak. That's lovely. That's a good thing to hear. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish the damn thing off. Oh, I probably could have done a better job of not using up all my stamina and dying on the mountain. Okay, there we go. We haven't encountered any fierce combat. Okay, there we go. You crowd looks somewhat fierce. Yeah, suck that down. You like sword beams? When you see John Lionel Henry's hearts are filled up, you know his sword is about to shoot with power. What's this noise I'm hearing? Is it the lava falls? Maybe. Pop. Alright, here's what I want to do with this Master Sword. Let's just go ahead and wear it out so that way it can fucking recharge. You get a lot of sword beams out of this thing, even when it claims it's almost out of power. Do sword beams not drain the durability? I don't believe that. If that's the case, we could just walk forward non-stop shooting these fucking things. Oh, look! A pile of rocks. I'm so fooled. How could I possibly have seen through your deception? Oh, you brought fire bats, did you? Too bad I've got lurkers buried underground. Oh no, my hearts aren't filled up. Whatever will I do? However will I beat this man? Broke the Master Sword on him. You get a special place in Ganon Hell. Oh, that's right. I forgot the Master Sword has its own slot. We've got 9 minutes and 53 seconds of non-Master Swordness. A regular-ass Lionel sword. John Henry Lionel would approve. Damn, you can't even one-shot some rocks with it. Never mind. Fucking disappointing. I guess I could have a shield. A Lionel shield seems appropriate. Ooh. I guess the Lionels can't handle the heat because you don't find any of them up here in like the volcanic region. You find them more in the outskirts. We're continuing our Shin Megami Tenfey strange journey. I've never played any of the like non-Persona Shin Megami Tensei games, but I've often thought about doing it just so I could call the playthrough Shin Megami Tenfey. But those games seem like real grindy and like you've got the min-max to beat them. Now, you're not the Talus I've been sent to kill, but that's never really stopped John Henry Lionel when you think about it. So let's do this. Any of y'all been used? A couple of you have been, actually. Pull you up. Rain. Icy Hell Death Rain. I feel like that's one of the rarer Hell Death Rains, but equally impressive. Icy London, Icy Hell Death Rain, I believe is the battle cry they give out. Attack up, fish skewers. Slap, 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 slap. So I'm taking damage, contact damage, because he's fiery, so we need to hit him with more ice. That would be nice. You can't throw a big shit fit thrown off your back. That's cheating. Let me guess. Oh, I'll get all my HP back. I'm a hero, Talus. Okay, ass. I returned by lava. Alright, now that I know his secret technique of, once again, throwing a big shit. Yes, I see that cave over there. Icy Hell Death Rain. Cha, cha, cha. The Icy Hell Death Rain cha, cha, cha. It's a popular dance. Alright, this time we're going to do things right. Because this time you're getting frozen time. Okay, don't let him throw his shit fit. He loves to do it. You know he loves to do it. Time to cool your heels, Buster Brown. Break this sword on him. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. We're getting there. Kind of an awkward fight, but... Okay, good. He threw a shit fit. No, don't please, Link, 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 Link. It counted. It's death. There's nothing we could do. This guy's real annoying. Okay, at least it spawned me right here, and he doesn't have full HP. I forgot that in the animation of me standing up, he's allowed to hit me. But I wasn't cheated. The important thing is that this was skill. It was all skill. Miyamoto, you did a good job knocking me off that ledge into that lava. When all the enemies hurt you, it's Miyamoto's ghost piloting them. He gets all the credit. Good God. Thank God. I mean, flint. It was always the thing we needed the most, wasn't it? Even the luminous stones give you flint. That's the state we've been sunken to. Little Final Fantasy Tactics jokes for you kids. Okay. That cave we saw was over here. Fiery lizards everywhere. Now that I have robot pants, I don't really care about the fireproof elixir. Oh no, not my Liz-Ale forked boomerang. My most precious weapon. Be free. Be free! Oh, Lord help me. It's like the Terminator. He can't self-terminate. I know now why you bitch and moan at Miyamoto, but it is something I can never do. now he's gone. Big chunky Lionel swords are the order of the day now. This makes my Lionel sword the big Lionel sword. Could good shit await me in this cave? A diamond is not Crash. Okay. Fiery pigeons do not dissuade me. I guess I could have full HP because I know you kids are worrying. Have we maxed out all of our gem-laden armor? Would be the only reason to be grabbing these things. That's maxed. That's maxed. That's maxed. That's maxed. That's maxed. I think we did. Ah, the diamond circlet. So if we come across a few more diamonds, long as they're not Crash. Alright, we've reached a high vantage point. We're getting there. Oop. Hope Cass is watching all this from up there. Writing the best song. I'm like, can you cut out those 3 stanzas about me getting bullied by the lava Tantalus? Oh, look at you sitting in the middle of the thing. Am I just supposed to fall in that and die? Because I'll support it. I guess we could land on this cool rock here. Bit oxymoronic name for old cool rock, but what can you do? Oh yeah, I remember you. I don't think you're the one from the thumbnail. There's a thumbnail that's me looking at a little cool rock around the lava. And I believe Ichimatsu's ghost is in the background of that thumbnail. I guess we're just supposed to believe. Did the Goron champion have to do that? Because it was probably less dangerous for him, I want to say. That wasn't it? I guess I should talk to them boys over there. Can I reach the boys over there? Only barely. Maybe you have to dive into it. John Henry Lionel is here. Pump it up. Are you like the boys that I got baked with over there on that stone plate by the desert in the past? Because you remind me of those guys. Okay, sorry. An important phone message came through. The gut check challenge. Yeah, that was you. Neither do we. Cass, you should listen to a song. Feel the burn. Well, it's good that y'all are excited. Okay, think of a target and stand on the lava. Oh, okay, I know what's going on now. Y'all have given me a brain blast. I'm like Hugh Lowry sitting in that hospital office yelling at everybody until somebody makes a compliment, or not a compliment, a comment about something unrelated. And then I'm like, he needs mouse bites to live. Yeah, we're going to have to stack some metal boxes, and that's fine. If the controls weren't so fucking awkward. I thought I felt combat. That's why I pulled my shit out. Oh, you can't parry fire, apparently. What you can do is knock some smug-ass Lizopho off a ledge, though. I support that. That's a good use of melee tactics. Alright, box building. I'm all about box building. Yeah. Now, how deep is the lava? Because I feel like if they go all the way in the lava, do they disappear? No. Okay, that's a good thing. I had to build a lava-y bridge. Yep. That was a hell of a jump, Ben. You did it. John Henry Lionel couldn't be any prouder. At least the boxes don't reset. You know what would get us over there, though? A cool Lionel shield flip. Oh, Jesus. Video games have taught me that as long as you're not physically touching the lava, it's not allowed to burn you. It's almost as if liquid hot magma radiates tremendous amounts of heat at all times. Who knew? I see why the Hot Plate brothers are the ones standing here. They were just training me on how to properly be a hotbox hero. I think you need a pickup truck and to be in the woods to be a hotbox hero. Okay, so it's not letting me magnesis them when they have a little bit of lava on top of them. So I don't really know what it wants. I guess we need to build the thing from here, and then we can go from there. Boom. Yep, perfect. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. Physics. Physics. Okay. Now, what's the best way to get out of here? I guess accidentally fall off the side of your platform and burn to death might be a good start. Actually, it worked. Return by death has gotten us where we want to be yet again. I'm waiting to get full HP until this shit is done, in case you're wondering why I'm running around with just 5 hearts. That's kind of in there. Maybe they'll count it. I'm standing on the ring. Hey, Sheikah monks. I'm standing on the lava ring. Come in here and pound me. You can't move the one that you're standing on. Damn it. Damn it all. There's only one thing to do. Huh? All right. Is there another box? I could actually use on the or any of the cards near me. They are. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank Helia. All right. Where are you at? You. The Sheikah monks will probably call this cheating, but I think their shitty puzzle design invalidates any such criticism. All right. Amiibos. Boom. Scan the Guardian card or the knockoff Guardian card. And look at that. We get 3 boxes and a treasure chest. Oh, shit. We ought to be scanning that whole thing all the damn time. All right. This one might not be enough. What do you do when you're down there in the lava? You just disappear. Okay. My plan, my master plan, didn't quite pan out. Well, look at that. Master swords. For Master Lords, as they say. Ah, God damn it. It's hard to have proper overhead depth perception when you're doing this from here. It's hard to be peeping through with an overhead view. Even though a man's got to do what a man's got to do. I can't even fucking reach the things now. Are those the only metal crates around here? Why put the rocks there, Miyamoto, if you literally can't jump between them? What is the point? What are you trying to signal to the player? That you despise them and any possible attempts to joy they could wrest from your game? I was trying to see if we could just get enough hearts to get by. Okay. New plan. This one's guaranteed to work. This is going to be an instant Tenfey classic. You're like, oh yeah, it will be, but I don't think that means the same thing. Oh no, the instant Tenfey. That wasn't even the way I was expecting to fuck up. That truly was a Tenfey classic. All right, let's do that again. Touchdown ever so lightly. I want to target the one below me. I also want to fall in the lava. It's my greatest desire, and it was met so easily. Lord, give me strength. Zelda, give me strength. She's like, I would, but instead of coming here and beating Ganon, you would just go like pick fucking strawberries. I've created some sort of physics monstrosity. I think I just unlocked speedrun tech. But that's okay, because now it means I can actually interact with the damn boxes. Full HP for me, please. I'm a hungry, hungry Lionel. Alright, if I stand right on the edge of this, you'll pay for the whole lava-soaked metal crate, but you'll only have to stand on the edge. Alright, will that get me over there? It's a team effort. I've got to use all the champions' powers to get me there. Alright, this should fucking count. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be so pissy. So y'all better hope this works. Son, to quote Leon Scott Kennedy, it worked. We kind of got the line of vapors and collapsed. Lava is not the best thing to interact with in this game. Okay, what do you think now that I've solved the puzzle? Were you all not watching? What else could you possibly have been focusing on? They're still discussing the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie and trying to decide which was the hypest moment. You know, one of them prefers Vegeta over Gogeta, which means one of them is wrong. Jesus, now I've only got to wonder what kind of nightmare is actually inside the shrine. That's the secret nightmare that they don't tell you about. When was the last time we watched one of these animations of me opening the shrine? When was the last time I let you all see the full elevator? Well, today's your lucky day, boys. Oh no, block the blaze. This shrine was developed by the people at Sega that tell the crowd drawing IDW Sonic what characters are allowed to be in it. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to have to stop fire at some point. Which is fine with me. John Henry Lionel fears no flame. Oop. I mean, it's not that a flame won't fuck him up. He's just not scared of it. I don't know if it's really courage or if it's just blind stubbornness. I bet there's blocks in the lava. Okay, I see that one over there, but I can't quite reach it. The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a Lionel man. This is like a reverse here's your free shit shrine, because instead of seeing water on the sides right when you walk in, you see lava. Sorry about that. Some RL shit crept its way into a Tenfey recording. Oh, I see now. Bombs and shit. They could be used quite wisely. Well, that's fun. And now we can pluck this metal box. Metal box. Ugh, girdle. There's fire shooting out of the wall. You'll need to use magnesis snake. Ugh. Snake. Snake! Okay. Sorry. I was so caught up in trying to give y'all an authentic Metal Gear impression that I got all burned up. One of the 5 signs of Metal Gear is being all burned up. Another sign of Metal Gear, being stomped on. Ask Frank Yeager. Okay, so something's going on with these boxes. So let's just sit here for a second. Oop. Up. Alright, so we could either... We're probably going to need both of these at some point. Oh, I know what you could do with these. It's so simple. Whenever you hear Tenfey say that, you're like, oh, okay, here we go, honey. Get the popcorn ready, sweetheart. It's going to be a good one. Tenfey's got another one of his classic schemes. Well, joke's on you, idiot. This one's flawless. Just like that. Miyamoto himself. Oh, look, they put this little thing here, so you can't take the box with you. I bet speedrunners can. Well, I probably could just go. Okay, well, let's just take this thing to the in-game, baby. This is our companion giant steel cube box. Oh, God, we got to do some gyromite shit. Insufficient. Must have gyros. Alright, what are we tilting? This fucking thing here. This not object that couldn't possibly exist. That was fairly easy. The hardest part is I now have to press like A or B while I'm holding the controller completely upside down, like by the edge with just my left hand. Oh, dear God, let me find the right button. There it is. I think for once I legitimately had an excuse for not being able to find the right button. Well, look at that. That was fairly straightforward. I had a fairly good time. Well, that was easy. It only took us an hour of ambling to get there and be done with it. Alright, well, who's next? I guess this one over here. So where does the camera say you live? So more in the like center of the volcano seems to be whatever's going to trigger the shrine. Every button is backwards in Nintendo land. Okay, so it's like somewhere up in here. The purple will once again guide us. The purple monster, son. Oh, God, I should just warp. I should just warp away the worries. Two Ambers. I didn't know Amber had a sister. Thought y'all could enjoy some climbing ambience. I suppose I ain't got to be talking all the time. You're like, if Tenfey ain't talking, then I'm walking to a different YouTube video to have on my second screen while I play Maple Story. I wonder if in human history, if a single person has ever been listening to Tenfey while playing Maple Story. Alright, the mountain seems to be the hip happening place to be when solving shrine puzzles of this manner. I got a few bird boy charges left in me. Whoosh! So polite, that bird boy ghost. And he eats marmalade on his bird boy toast. Rivali strikes me as the type to eat marmalade, because marmalade is like the most arrogant of like the jams and jellies, I feel like. Like strawberry and grape, they're like real humble. If you were trying to get into the tomb being guarded by the ancient like Crusader knight in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and you had to choose the toast of Jesus, don't grab the marmalade, son. You're like, no, the humble toast of a carpenter would have goober peanut butter jelly swirl on it, son. It just now dawned on me that I should have been making more Flint the Time Detective jokes at this point, but it feels forced now. So this is the little path, the Metal Gear path we had to lead the Goron boy up. I guess we could say hey to him while we're in town. I accidentally got this lizard. I'm still going to give it to Cass later. Hey! How you doing? Remember me when I kicked your ass earlier? Okay, you know what happened? I bet you do. I clicked the right stick because I was trying to target lock him. Like you do in a fucking Soulsborne game. And then this happened. Oh well, the Goron champion should get a few chances to defend us while we're doing his particular DLC quest line. Alright, let's see. Are we anywhere near where the actual picture depicts? Let's look at it more closely. Okay, there's that little area down towards the bottom that has like a shape around it. So yeah, it is kind of like right up in here, right? It's more like over here. Tell you what. Boom. The agent from Bolt cries out in pain, but immediately is delighted as another pin is placed in it. I've only watched that movie once in my life. I don't know why the agent, the minor side character who's kind of shitty because he's more focused on being an agent than on a girl being sad that her LARPing superhero dog is missing. But it's just something that stuck with me whenever talking about putting pins in things. That's how the human brain works. All secrets are laid bare before John Travolta's Bolt. I completely got cut off from a Bolt anecdote in a recent episode where I was asking y'all if you'd seen that dog that like gets so hyped whenever Bolt is on screen. He's like in a living room and his owner's filming him and the Bolt is on the screen, and then the moment the actual dog is on the screen, like the dog watching, it's like a German Shepherd or something, like runs up to the screen so excited, and then he gets so hyped that he grabs this big stuffed bear that he has in the room and just starts like body slamming it with his mouth. Son. It is funny how that works out. I guess the TV screen is big enough that even the dog with his dog brain can recognize the shape of Bolt as a canine shape. Or maybe the dog just understands television and fiction, which would ironically make him more perceptive of the world than Bolt was in the movie. Boys, you didn't expect to be able to write your senior thesis on Disney's Bolt. Did Disney even make Bolt? Oh, I finally see the thing we wanted. Thank God. We get out of this awkward thing. Oh yeah, there's that cyborg salamander I crawled around in. That's kind of neat, I guess. Alright, we're going to have to go through some rings. We don't have fishwife armor to carry us this time. Oh God, I was just over there. I could eat hasty food. I could be in a hasty mood. Yeah. Didn't expect me to eat hasty food, did you? Even John Henry Lionel gets some pep in his step when he has him a good old hearty, hasty breakfast. I'm just hoping like hell the thing is up here. It seems like the most obvious spot for it, but I didn't actually see it. Oh no, I didn't actually see it. Oh, what the fuck? That's cheating. I feel like I'm playing Pilot Wings whenever I do these. I need to shoot Mount Rushmore with a gyrocopter so it turns into Wario's face. It's a thing you do in Pilot Wings 64. As always, I'm not making it up. Truth is stranger than fiction when it comes to Tenfey anecdotes. You're like, I need a fucking Tenfey antidote after being fed this bullshit. Making me fucking sick. Dragging this fucking game out. I'm like, dude, fucking calm down, man. I like the Predator clock graphics that were built into the ring showing us how much time we had left. A lizard for gas. Hoo-hoo! Let's see what fun awaits in here. Oh God. This the whole point of this shrine is we had to get in a car and merge lanes without being able to tell if there's another car right behind us. So I guess we need to climb on these things and ride them around. It's like a ski slope. Okay, so we need to be able to... I can't even explain what happened. I forgot you have to hit like a button to climb down the side of the damn thing. You have to get up here and you have to actually press A. Alright, so some Nickelodeon Guts / Wipeout / American Ninja Warrior as opposed to Sasuke, I think is the actual name of what Ninja Warrior is. It's also the name of that emo boy from Naruto, I do believe. Okay. And on this one... I mean, can't we just ride over the top? Or is that not allowed? Is that considered cheating? Alright, we got through ski slope number 1. Ooh. Oh, God. The Sheikah monks had too much fucking free time to be designing all this shit. The best part is, like, other than the 4 shrines at the beginning of the game to get your Sheikah Slate abilities, they're basically all optional. You had to notice me, which means you have to die. I'm sorry, but I'm the hero, man. That's just the way things are when you're the hero. Do I enjoy kicking your all's ass? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean it's not hero's work. No, what the hell was that? He climbed up on the top and threw... I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't push forward with enough faith in my heart. George Michael punished me by throwing me off a cliff. Well, at least those little assholes are gone now. I don't even want your stupid robot parts. That's what that woman said. Remember that episode of Next Generation where Data decided to like date that lady that worked in engineering that I don't think ever appeared again? And he like wrote a subroutine based on Married with Children, I'd like to hope. Well, at the end when Data was like, I'm over this shit. I wish to remain single. She was like, yeah, well, I don't even want your shitty robot parts, idiot. Baka. Threw her plate of amu rice on the ground, which she had to cook because the computer's replicator refused to make it. I guess we missed that bonus chest that perpetually falls. It might have like a core or something good in it. Boom, boom, dollar. Okay. I want it. What you got for me, buddy? I mean, great. It's a flame blade. Good thing I'm being punished for wanting to experience the game. Thanks, Miyamoto. Okay. And then Just like that. I can't believe that worked. I was doing that like as a panic, last moment, last ditch effort type of thing. Oh, you can actually freeze these things in place. Well, do they get like bunched up if you do that? Oh, now I'm curious. Oh, they all stop. They're all connected. The circle of life and all that. Mufasa's gonna come here and give me sternest talking to. I can't help but notice you're about to drop me off like a fucking GLaDOS. So I guess I'm supposed to make my own way forward. I want to make a joke about how I can't even expect there to be cake at the end of this. But I feel like the internet still hasn't healed from the cake is a lie era. Like, you can't even ironically make cake is a lie jokes still. It'll be a long time for the internet's heart is healed. Until then, we'll just be at a loss. Alright. Easy squeezy. Lemon. Peasy? I did that wrong. If only Mau Mau were here to instruct me. Oh God. I just remembered that no more Mau Mau were declared recently. And now I'm heartbroken. Okay, so this one up here. Alright, look for that spot that looks like a grinning demon. And apparently it's all the way on the right. So is this the big grinning demon? So it's basically near where that thing is. So the pin shall be put here. The pin must be placed here. We've almost come full circle. The circle of life. Once again, Mufasa's there. Talking about the circle of life. Turns out he wasn't even talking about like how life, like everything, the ecosystem and the antelope becoming the grass and all that shit. He was just making a crude allusion to 69ing. It wasn't till Simba was an adult that he realized it, and he was like, damn, my lying dad was dirty. Okay. Is this really worth it? Traipsing all the way around here. We might as well do the whole thing sans warping. I guess the quickest distance between 2 points is a straight line. You're like, I believe you meant the shortest distance, Uncle Tenfey. I didn't know quickest was a unit of measurement. Is that right up there with a parsec? Harrison Ford spewing fucking nonsense out the side of his mouth in an ad lib, and then it had to become canon. All right. Once again, I'd like to think the way this robot pantsuit and Lionel hood actually work is Link has one of them suits that NASCAR drivers wear that like circulates through their body. Gatorade, I presume. Alright, this crowd needs to experience icy hell, death, rain. And the only thing that could make that possible is my good friend, the bird champion ghost. Ooh. Icy hell, death, rain. Okay. I had to readjust. Oh, I thought I had enough stamina to pull my glider out for half a second. I think the main thing that fucked me up during that whole encounter was the initial angle made it very difficult to be hitting them. Don't let it negatively impact your opinion of Icy Hell Death Ring, because it's still very satisfying. It's just you got to be lined up just right. They say lionels have a hard time seeing that spot directly below their chin, even though they're apex predators. I'd love to make an Apex Legends joke for you kids to relate to, if that shit is even still current. Like, I honestly don't know. But I don't really know anything about that game other than it's like a battle royale and you fly in as like a group of 3 and like instead of being dropped out of a plane, I guess you're kind of like wingsuiting in, and then you land somewhere and you run around looking for guns and shit, and then you get shot in the head. I've never played it, but I believe that's the experience. I guess the different characters have different Pokemon powers. I know one of them can like inflate a little thing that makes it where like a door can't open. That's the only one I know. And I think one of them might throw like poison grenades. Fart gas grenades, I believe they're known as in the community. So there you go. That's your relatability for today. You're like, man, this wasn't even worth tearing open the top of the Go-Gurt tube, man. What a waste. I can't relate to this mess. As a hip kid of the 2020s. God almighty, this mountain is fucking tedious to climb over. It's almost like they put fast travel in the game to circumvent it. But just to spite Todd Howard, I won't use it. Now that I saw next to the battle crab, I thought I saw something. Okay, so we want to head that way. Let me double check. Tell you what, I've completely forgot since the last recording session that I have this damn thing. I can't place it here, or was it because I was moving? I can't place it here. Maybe it's not flat enough. Nothing closes the menu. How about the very top of the mountain? I have seen the top of the mountain, and it is good. I guess this is like the highest fucking peak in the world. Is it higher than the mountains up in... Yeah, it looks like it. So that's the Icy Land. Remember when we did Icy Land shit? It was still the Orange Tunic Saga. Yeah, it just won't let you place it up here. Oh well. Alright. So... you say to look over there. Yeah, there's the battle crab. So that's a good sign. Seek the battle crab of lava. So yeah, we want to actually be more down in there. Right where the... oh yeah, we haven't fought a Talus yet. We haven't defeated Baku with his big fake dragon head on. Not before stealing the Mage Masher, of course. We haven't impressed 100 nobles and Queen Braun. That was so hard to do in the PlayStation original. In the like remasters of Final Fantasy IX, it's so easy to impress Queen Braun and the nobles. But back then you had to earn that shit. You had to earn that Moonstone for your level 1 playthrough. Good luck beating that optional book at level 1. Plus you have to choose somebody to tank the experience if you want everybody. You can't get to the end of Final Fantasy IX with every character at level 1. There's like a couple of choke points. Just sacrifice Amaranth. Whenever you're given the option to sacrifice a Final Fantasy IX character, it starts with Amaranth. Whoosh. Ah! Okay, okay. But he all seemed like an unconscious stone man. Oh! you're in the lava. That's neat. Oh, Jesus. I see what the challenge of this is going to be, because he's like, ow. Okay. Well, that wasn't the intended challenge. The most dangerous thing in Lava Town is Link's propensity to just collapse like a fainting goat. The moment you drop more than 2 feet. Jesus. What I would love to do, first of all, let's become powerful with powerful food. And let's equip powerful spinning weapons. Then we can stasis you, and then we can spin the win. Please don't fall in the lava. No, why did you stop spinning? Why did you stop winning? Link, you're killing me, sweetheart, honey. Alright, another frozen time. He moves so fast and violent. The square cube law doesn't mean shit to this big fucking rock monster. I didn't realize I still existed. How do we know we exist? Maybe we don't exist. Vivi Ornator, give me the fucking strength. Vivi, one of the last characters you would sacrifice in your level 1 playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. Just saying. He's right up there in the top 4 all-time best Final Fantasy IX party members. Okay, thank God. I mean, not even close. Nothing to it, baby. I was actually standing there when it appeared. I just realized I didn't get none of the gems or anything for Vietnam. Sorry, I was interrupting. Dead Deutsch bird boys. An incredibly awkward SpongeBob SquarePants knockoff. Moving targets, huh? I see. Alright, I already know what's going on. Clearly. Okay, there we go. Boom! Oh my god, you know what I just realized? This is just bomb chew bowling. At least we have a little bit of control over where our shit goes. Bomb chews have a fucking mind of their own. Alright. Oh, look. I see the secret treasure chest. Don't think I don't. It's more garbage that I totally don't want. Oh. Can you just kind of walk over there and get it? There's no gimmick. Let's take a look. Is there anything shootable up there? No, there's not. I guess you're supposed to shoot it with a bomb blast, maybe? Tell you what, let's see what we get if we just shoot in that direction, and then we can, like, course correct from there. Oh no, it's only got so many balls in it, though. The balls are inert. Pop! Not quite. Oh, it needs to land in that, doesn't it? Does the thing replenish its balls, though, is the question. Is there some sort of refractory period while its balls regenerate? Well, you get to live up there with your friend, the treasure chest. I guess you're not going to reappear now. No, I was wrong. I'm always wrong. I didn't mean to do that just yet. Go back. All you can do... All you could do is change the color of it. Okay. Oop. Yeah, don't go in there. Of course not. Of course not. Okay. Let's try right about here. Okay. So we got the treasure chest to fall down. Now you fall in there. No. Because we still... I don't think the thing is magnesable, no. So we still have to get... I feel like... Isn't there one of them little... things for the ball to fall into in there? Am I dreaming that? Hold on. Let's get a damn gander at the thing. Instead of sitting here and supposing and figuring. Oh, God. Maybe I should have looked at the ground. Okay, so... That's not... I thought that was one of those little activator things, but it doesn't seem... Oh, you are magnesable. Okay. I guess from a distance, you just don't look magnesable. That's how you naturally defend yourself. Okay. Well, my diamond tiara. Thanks you. I can't help but notice there's still bars between me and the exit. Oh, of course. Oh no, we have to combine shooting the cannon with gyroscopic nonsense. Okay, so what do we want? We want to hit that target. So... like right there. Oh God, where's the fucking buttons? I'm holding the controller so awkwardly yet again. There. Boosh. Well, that fucking 100 miles in the air. Is that the trick? The fact that it's a fucking 100 miles in the air? Is that how they get you? The old 100 miles in the air, Floyd, huh? Think I ain't never seen that before. I think this is my first fucking rodeo, son. Okay, then maybe it needs to be more like this. And turn it more toward... God, this is... Wrapping your brain around moving this fucking controller in your hand and having that thing turn. Not as intuitive as I think Miyamoto wants to believe it is, but we're getting there. Maybe like that. Skadoosh! Really? I guess I wasn't faced with enough challenge. Miyamoto doesn't want me to go home feeling empty-handed. So now I need this thing to just be out of the fucking way. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, alright. Alright, okay. We got her. We got her. Lord help me we don't have this. Okay. What is the secret I'm missing? Is this another thing that I'm going to be editing this video and I'm like, it's so fucking obvious, stupid God. God. Okay, well here, let's get another gander at what we're dealing with. I guess we need to make the ball bounce off the top of it or something. Real fucking intuitive, Miyamoto. Yeah, you just look at it and you can just figure out what to do. How many fucking days you spend wandering around in the woods as a kid to be inspired to make this fucking horse shit? Miyamoto was wandering around the woods and he found a cave. What he didn't mention is it had the fucking Hellraiser box in it. And that was the day he learned to appreciate fucking human misery. Okay, okay, hold on, hold on. It just seems to always be in the way. Okay, tell you what, we need to do some testing. We need to see where the bombs go and what exactly is going to be in their way. So when you're shot like right there, you just fly straight into the fucking thing. Moving Targets was the name of the shrine. Trying to figure out if there's like a secret to that name. So that way Miyamoto gets to yell at me like I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, that looks clear. Is it clear to the canon? I don't know because I'm trying so hard to find the X button. There it is. You'd think someday I would learn how to put them in there the first time. I mean, okay, I guess this is it. It makes a little tube. I guess it was obvious. Was it obvious to you kids at home? The old Uncle Tenfey had a bit of a struggle session. Like a Magikarp out of Splash Attacks. Neat. Alright, so I've got to head up to Varadunia. I don't want to climb this mountain again, so we're just going to warp. We did all the shrines without warping, so now we just get to warp. That's our dessert at the end. Running between the shrines is eating your vegetables. Alright, because we're going to be talking to Cass, we need to be our most heroic. At least I assume we're going to talk to Cass. If I don't get to talk to Cass before I presumably am going to have to refight Fireblight Ganon, then I'm mad. Alright, what do we got to fight Fireblight Ganon? The Boulder Breaker's all we need, boys. Make it count. At least we got robot pants, although they're not very upgraded. And some toasty steaks. Alright. Now we do have Goron Boy's power, or at least we did before I immediately lost it. Oh, we got this shit right here. I completely forgot. I forgot we're flat busted, boys. You didn't tell me I could bring my dead ghost friends with me. ain't you pretty? Now remember, during this phase, he's going to suck in his environment. So we need to make sure a bomb is part of his environment. And then blow his ass up. And then freeze his ass. And then start spinning. And then lightning his ass. And then continue spinning. Come back. I ain't even done beating your ass. You gonna run away. A lot less frustrating, the old Water Blight Ganon, I have to say. I didn't even think that would work. Alright, I guess I'll kill you then. Excuse me, he's being a big mature adult now. Ooh, thanks for a free gust of wind, my friend. These are ice arrows. I didn't know I had that good shit, baby. Fireblight Ganon's having a bad fucking time.
Oh. Hm. Hm.
Na klar bin ich dabei. Ehrensache. Ihr habt den furchtlosen Darok vor euch. Wenn Hyrule in Gefahr ist, kämpfe ich mit. Das ist doch überhaupt keine Frage.
Ich danke dir, Darok.
Keine Ahnung, ob dieser Ganon damit zu tun hat. Aber in letzter Zeit gibt's hier immer mehr Monster. Und immer frecher werden die. Was ist mit euch? Außerhalb des Schlosses ist es gefährlich. Ich hoffe, ihr habt ausreichend Wachen dabei.
Keine Sorge. Mein Vater lässt gerade einen neuen Leibwächter für mich suchen. Einer der Kandidaten soll der stärkste Schwertkämpfer des ganzen Reiches sein.
Oh, sag bloß, das ist dieser. Hm? Was ist das? Schon wieder welche von diesen Wadenbeißern. Hm? Sie greifen irgendwen an. Prinzessin, ich erledige das mal kurz. Lauft nur, ihr Schwächlinge. Aber ich verstehe euch ja. Mit dem mächtigen Darok kann es kein Monster aufnehmen.
Oh. Komm her. Wir wollten die Monster ans Leder, du armes Kerlchen. Ist ja gut. Er ist unverletzt. Hä?
Oh, 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 oh.
Hä?
Mann, das ist mir ganz schön peinlich. Als kleiner Kiesel hat mich mal ein Hund angefallen. Ein Mordsschrecken hat er mir damals eingejagt. Seitdem drehe ich durch, wenn ich die Viecher sehe.
Sogar der mächtige Darok hat eine Schwachstelle. Na sowas.
Sagt mal, Prinzessin.
Ja?
Diese Verheerung Ganon. Das ist doch nicht etwa ein riesiger Hund, oder? Du haust mich immer wieder vom Hocker, Bruder. Daruks Schirm ist jetzt noch eine Nummer stärker geworden. Kannst du Ganon was von mir ausrichten, wenn du ihn siehst? Auf Nimmerwiedersehen, Schweinebacke.
Well, there we go. What a nice little story. I like that Cass chose to write a song about that time Daruk was scared of a dog. Son. But who could blame him? Maybe it'll motivate the little cowardly Goron boy that we originally did quests with. Let's pay him a visit before we head off into adventure. Cass has got things under control here. And since we're so high up, it'll be satisfying to glide down. Are we headed in the right direction? That's over here. Just let the lava sear into your retinas so that when you look away, when you close your eyes, I want you to see green shapes in the shape of that lava. It's like that shade of blue that like you normally can't see unless you do that optical illusion where you like look at a circle of, it's like some kind of pink or something, and then when you like look away to a dark spot, your eyes see the circle still imprinted on like your cones or corneas or whatever, but it's in like this shade of blue that apparently you normally can't see. I feel like I saw that in a Vine Sauce video, or Vsauce, whatever that shit's called. Okie dokie, Rio Okie. The elf boys are back in town, son. I don't even know where that Goron boy hangs out. Okay, you're to bed. I guess it is the middle of the night, is it? It's 9:45. The crowd go to bed with the chickens. Ben Franklin would be proud, I guess, but ain't never gonna get to hang out and play video games or nothing. I'm gonna sit here till noon. Oh no. I woke up with this horrifying little Goron child next to me. Protein Palace. You sell anything I care about? I like to shoot ice arrows, so I'll take all 3 of them. Cane sugar. Goron spices. I said Goron spices. I got salt. Jerk. I'm already salty enough as it is. Oh no, don't die in the middle of town. Okay. Oh yeah, the Gerudo lady wanders around. Flirted in the middle of the day? Boys, you think a lot of yourself too. Just because a Lionel man comes up to you to say hey, doesn't mean he's trying to get all up ons. Oh, and look who was fucking playing coy with me. Ramela must die. Jules, you say? You came to see Amber and Sapphire as well, son. You just keep your mitts off of champagne. Okay. I got 10 Jules, I assume. Oh yeah, I got loads of Amber. 500 rupees for 10 Ambers. Well, shit. I guess this is how you can make money if you don't already have non-stop infinite rupees. Alright, the Goron hero boy. You crowd are just tired and old. I feel such solidarity with these Gorons in particular. Maybe he hangs out here. What say you? Yeah, where's Yunobo? The top of the entrance gate. Son. He heard Cass's song about Mighty Daruk being afraid of an adorable dog, and it emboldened him. Good. You want to buy some more gems? 10 sapphires. Jesus fucking Christ. I guess she's telling me that if I sold them at a vendor, I would get, you know, even more. It just seems like a lot of rupees all of a sudden. Good Lord, that's a lot of rupees. Let's do some Goron City cooking. Get a couple more of these hearty durian dishes. Plus we get to see John Henry Lionel get excited at food. It always does my heart good. Maybe some more stamina. We ain't got to watch the whole fucking thing, Jesus. Alright, there we go. There we go. I feel like I could pick this up now that I've found a bunch of garbage. Yeah. The entrance to town is over here. So we're going to be looking for that boy staring wistfully. Got Chet Rock. I've already conquered that place. There he is. What say you? Important character that everyone remembers. Son, even if I had other choices, they knew the one I would select, so why even give me options? Tell me about Derek. Okay, so you like read his eating journal? Where's Blut? Have you ever seen Popeye? Remember when his name was Brutus? Yeah, it was good that we had this little visit. Fine, I'll take a fucking selfie with him just because you kids, you wouldn't even understand it if I didn't. You're like, how could you meet up with someone you haven't seen in a while and not take a selfie? It doesn't even, it's such an etiquette, a breach of etiquette. John Henry Lionel posing with that boy. Yeah! No, that's definitely it right there, boys. The good times. Alright. X. I actually did it. I quit it out of my camera in one button. Well, we ain't really got a reason to be here anymore. We've conquered another region. But before we go home and go to bed, I think there's some other shit we need to do. I need to head up to this little area right here. So let's warp. Alright, no need for John Henry Lionel's boisterous nature up here in the grasslands. We can go back to Elf Boy Hero. So I did some research into the nature of energetic rhino beetles. Remember when we were looking for those? We still are. And it turns out they only appear at night. So that's why I kept seeing them. And then by the time I'd get to where I thought they were, they wouldn't be there anymore because time had passed. But I believe I looked at a guide on how to farm them, and I believe it recommended running around this area at night. Sorry, I couldn't get a good SpongeBob angle. So that's what we're going to do. Let us see if these YouTube scholars hold true knowledge or blue knowledge. You're like, blue knowledge is that bad? Is this another vampire reference from Final Fantasy 1, Uncle Tenfey? Hell yeah. And because we want to be extra double sneaky, son, Ganondorf, the sneakiest beetle plucker of all. Alright, let's not bother the Hinox. As in, let's not bother slaughtering this Hinox. Apparently, if you have level 3 stealth, you can just walk up to the rhino beetles without having to creep. And each piece of this set gives us stealth up. Also, just realized, I might have mentioned this before, but the set bonus is bone attack up. Ganon, you fucking nasty. It's like a start. Hey, that's Phantom Ganon. He's different. He's different. Yeah, we're getting all kinds of good beetles. I mean, I could bully that Hinox to death. I support it. I'm not against the idea of slaughtering that Hinox. Whenever we reach a point where my Sheikah sensor isn't currently detecting our energetic rhino beetle, we'll slaughter that Hinox. How's that sound? Yes, indeed. Phantom Ganon.
ist jetzt einsatzbereit.
Thanks, Goron Champion. Once again, I heard the slightest twinge of a blood moon. The boys are here. Hey. Phantom Ganon's most signature weapon, the Master Sword. The sword that banishes evil, his favorite. Fleetfoot Lotus Podge, yeah. You seen a energetic rhino beetle around here? No, but I did get me a hightail lizard. Rugged rhino beetles. Well, beetle ought to live down here. This place is fit the fucking first. We can't give these fucking things away. Beetle's like, I know you can't. That's the problem. I want you to. Did you notice me, sweetheart? Idiot. I think that's what we need to do to thin out our weapon inventory, is we just need to treat every weapon as a throwing weapon. As Phantom Ganon, I still support the bullying of silver bokoblins. Here, let's give Icy Heldeath a chance to redeem itself. Icy Heldeath! You're like, I don't see Heldeath because there's a fucking tree in the way. There we go. Beautiful. This bow's about to break. Drop it. Drop it like it's broke. Drop it like it's broke. Drop it while it's hot references. That'll get you kids back on board. I may have bungled Apex Legends, but I know the hip music you listen to. My relatability came into this conversation like a wrecking ball. Oh, there's a little Korok seed buddy wandering about. He ain't going nowhere. Plucked. Shit, we only need one more. Who'd have ever thought it was possible? That boy's sleeping. Well, we should just let him be. There's got to be something in this inventory that I don't care about. Yes, this fucking thing. Hey, wake up, idiot. Yeah, this is the best outcome. I knew there was a reason Shadow was my favorite Final Fantasy VI character, and it's because the throw command is so good. Oh, you're like, oh, really, Uncle Tenfey? You like the Ninja's throw command from the Final Fantasy series? I'm like, yeah. I don't like your tone, but sure. You're like, oh, that's funny. Remind me, which Final Fantasy IX character has the throw command? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. You know what you did. You know what you did. I've used the throw command in Final Fantasy IX once. When they force Amaranth in your party. I'm like, I guess I'll throw this chakram ring. And then I went home and went to bed. And dreamed of good Final Fantasy party members. I think over half of my disdain for Amaranth comes from the fact that in the North American box art, they forced him amongst the standard party of Zidane and Garnet and Vivi and Steiner. Because some marketing guy was like, hey, look, there's like this big Rasta guy. He's cool. That dude's like, whoa, man, I can't believe you chose me over the Beetle. I'm like, oh, no, I chose both. Good times. Pockets is... Okay, that's all the Beetles we need. And just in time for the boys to show up and ruin everything. Okay. We can disable our Sheikah sensor, maybe. Okay. Before my attack up bonus wears off, let's go finish bullying that, or finish. Let's begin and then finish bullying that he knocks to death. Phantom Ganon's not as impressive when he's sweatily running up a mountain. We've got like a minute and some change. We're fine. We could even shoot some bats along the way. Oh, we could if we could fucking hit them. You might call it a waste of resources, but I call it a good fucking time. Okay, where is he at? He's all the way over here. I didn't realize how far we'd wandered. I didn't realize we had wandered over yonder. I may have never gone in that little... I don't believe I have ever gone in that little valley. I've never upgraded the Of the Wild set in any of my personal playthroughs because I didn't have any reason to. I wasn't trying to look cool for you internet kids. You're like, yeah, old-timey, floppy-hatted Link outfit that you unlock in Breath of the Wild by doing all the tedious fucking shrines, Uncle Tenfey. That's what we're into. Jesus, I just realized I don't have much attack up time left. Got to make this shit count. Got to make this bullion count. Right to the nuts. Pop. He wore out. Calamity Ganon's like, frozen time takes a lot out of a man. Even if that man's a ghost phantom. I think he's dead, Jim. He's been bullied to death, Jim. You're the hero. If I'm the hero, then why am I not wearing a cool Phantom Ganon sword? There we go. If I wasn't Phantom Ganon, then why would I be wearing this cool sword? He had a pumpkin on him. I think that's neat. Oh yeah, we never collected that little Korok. What is this little phenomenon I'm witnessing? Where are you going, phenomenon? There we go. No, the boys. Oh, it's not quite morning. I'm just going to ignore you until it's morning and you burn up in the sun. I'm not even going to use my Haman breathing. You're not even worthy of the ripple. Alright, that's the Gerudo lady letting me know. What did she say? If you speak Deutsch, tell me what the champions are yelling at me. If you happen to be a Deutsch speaker. You're like, but Tenfey cannot be repeated amongst the internet, what they say. It's so shameful. I don't remember where we saw that little Korok buddy. There's a goat, I guess. That'd be my Yelp review of this place. I'm like, there's a weak-ass Hinox you can murder. A goat. I saw some choo-choos. I'm giving this place a 2 out of 10. They were out of soy sauce packets. What if you marinated a choo-choo in soy sauce? Probably give you fucking high blood pressure. Choo-choo rocket. So Phantom Ganon is working for a living. Okay, I think I see him in the distance. That little Korok boy hiding amongst the reeds in the shallows. Yeah, there he is. It's like trying to get one of them fucking weapon art beetles in Elden Ring, only not terrible. This guy's hard to read. Yeah, bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye indeed. Damn it, why is there never a convenient rock to pick up? Okay. I still can't get over this weird... Like, are we seeing Will of the Wisp? I don't understand what those little things are. Alright, which great fairy do we want to visit? Who have we not seen in a while? We can go out here to the desert, I guess, for fun. Thought it might be too hot for Phantom Ganon, but I guess the icy hate in his heart keeps him chill. Ooh. Huh? Even a Phantom Ganon can prance to the fairy fountain. Alright. Well, we've got enough materials. We can max out our defense on our Elf Boy Hero outfit. So I suppose that's what we'll do. I like how she's the only one that acknowledges that she lives underwater. To the max. Hell yeah. Alright. We actually have enough stuff to continue upgrading our desert set. That's neat. No reason not to. I'm going to do it all during the transition. Oh, we finally picked up enough stealth fin trout that we could also upgrade our stealth pajamas if we wanted to. Okay, so they take star fragments as well. So does that, but so does this. So unfortunately, that's what we're going to have to focus on. We can start getting our other cyborg headpieces upgraded. Not that it really matters. Okay, let's finish upgrading this shit, and then we'll go from there. And there you go, boys. Max defense, baby. What is our defense with this full set on? Jesus. So that's 428s. I guess the high-tech armor is comparable. The Berserker armor is more about attack, so it has less. And actually the tunic does too. Although the champion's tunic goes above. But this is our new canon outfit. We need to update the cutscenes, Miyamoto. Alright. Well, we got a lot of questing done. We've become sturdy and hardy. Son, don't expect me to be taking much damage from this point on. This point forward. I want to climb up here and do a cool guy end of episode teleport from the top of the skeleton. Plus, it'll give us a chance to look at the desert. I didn't even know you were up here, but son, you're a little bonus here at the end of the episode. You have another unreadable face. Interesting. Well, anyway, I guess next episode, when we wake up after going home and taking another week-long nap, we'll head to Bird Town, son. Cass ought to be tickled to death. Or maybe he won't be. Maybe there's some folks he's dodging in Bird Town. Who are we to judge Cass and his bird business?